February 11th, 1990, Tokyo, Japan. Mike Tyson entered the ring as the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world. At just 23 years old, he was making the 7th defense of his title and was widely considered unbeatable. His opponent was 29-year-old James "Buster" Douglas. Almost nobody believed Douglas had a chance. Betting odds favored Tyson by 42-1. Most fans and experts were already looking ahead to Tyson's expected mega fight with Evander Holyfield. Douglas was seen as nothing more than a stepping stone. But there was something different about him. Just 23 days before the fight, Douglas lost his mother. Instead of pulling out, he used the tragedy as motivation. He entered the ring determined to prove everyone wrong. Tyson, meanwhile, was dealing with chaos outside the ring. His personal life was in turmoil, and reports suggested his training camp lacked the focus that had once made him so dominant. Still, nobody expected what would happen next. From the opening bell, Douglas fought without fear. Rather than backing away from Tyson's power, he established control with a sharp jab and constant movement. He kept Tyson at distance and punished him every time he tried to close in. This was unusual. Most Tyson opponents were beaten mentally before the fight even started. Douglas showed no signs of intimidation. Tyson, famous for his explosive head movement and relentless pressure, seemed strangely flat. He moved forward in straight lines and repeatedly walked into Douglas's jab. Round after round, Douglas landed clean punches. Whenever Tyson got close, Douglas answered with uppercuts and hooks. By the middle rounds, something unimaginable was happening. The champion was being outboxed. Even more shocking, Tyson began showing visible damage. A cut opened above his eye, and swelling started to build. Meanwhile, Douglas looked increasingly confident. At ringside, Evander Holyfield watched closely. He had a lucrative fight scheduled with Tyson later that year. But only if Tyson won. As the fight progressed, Holyfield's future payday seemed to be slipping away. Douglas continued dominating the action. Tyson was throwing single shots instead of his usual combinations. His timing looked off. His movement was slower. The fearsome heavyweight who had destroyed opponents for years suddenly looked vulnerable. Then came round 8. Just when it seemed Tyson was running out of answers, he produced a moment of brilliance. As Douglas attacked inside, Tyson exploded with a right uppercut. Douglas crashed to the canvas. The crowd erupted. For the first time all night, Tyson appeared close to victory. But controversy followed immediately. The referee's count seemed unusually slow. Many observers later argued Douglas had more than 10 seconds to recover. Whatever the case, Douglas got back to his feet before the round ended. Tyson had scored the knockdown he desperately needed, but he couldn't finish the job. When round 9 began, Douglas came out energized instead of discouraged. He immediately resumed control. Tyson tried to attack, but Douglas answered with combinations that snapped the champion's head back. The challenger refused to surrender. Years of Tyson's aura of invincibility were slowly disappearing before the eyes of millions watching around the world. Then came round 10. Tyson opened with one final burst of aggression. It would be the last successful attack of his championship reign. Douglas countered with a crushing uppercut that stunned Tyson. Sensing the moment, he unleashed a devastating combination. Tyson staggered backward. Another punch landed. Then another. the undefeated heavyweight champion collapsed to the canvas. For the first time in his professional career, Mike Tyson had been knocked down. He struggled to get up, searching for his mouthpiece as the referee counted. Like Douglas earlier, Tyson received what many considered a generous count. But it didn't matter. He was finished. The referee waved the fight off. James "Buster" Douglas had done the impossible. One of the biggest upsets in sports history was complete. The seemingly invincible Mike Tyson had been defeated. After the fight, Douglas explained his simple game plan. He had come to fight, and he refused to be intimidated. Even Evander Holyfield praised the performance, acknowledging that Douglas had fought a smart, disciplined fight and earned the championship. To this day, many still consider Tyson versus Douglas the greatest upset in boxing history. But boxing would deliver another shocking underdog story just a few years later. August 22nd, 1998. Arturo Gatti was already one of boxing's most exciting stars. Known for his incredible toughness and knockout power, he entered a fight against Ivan Robinson as the clear favorite. Robinson was respected but not viewed as a serious threat. Gatti was expected to win. Robinson had other plans. From the opening round, he used movement, speed, and a sharp jab to frustrate Gatti. While Gatti pressed forward looking for power shots, Robinson repeatedly beat him to the punch. Round after round, Robinson piled up points. Gatti's biggest weakness was becoming obvious. Whenever his attacks failed, he often paused for a split second, giving opponents opportunities to counter. Robinson took advantage of every mistake. By the end of the third round, the underdog had clearly established control. Then, in round 4, momentum briefly shifted. During an exchange, Gatti landed a punch that sent Robinson to the canvas. The knockdown brought the crowd to life and suddenly pulled Gatti back into the fight. But Robinson refused to panic. Instead, he returned to the strategy that had worked from the beginning. Move, jab, counter, make Gatti miss, punish him for every mistake. The tactic worked beautifully. As the fight progressed, swelling developed around Gatti's eye. Robinson continued landing accurate punches while avoiding many of Gatti's most dangerous attacks. Still, Gatti remained dangerous. In round 6, he increased the pressure dramatically. For nearly the entire round, he chased Robinson around the ring. Eventually, the relentless aggression paid off. Several powerful shots finally hurt Robinson and gave Gatti one of his best rounds of the fight. The momentum seemed to be changing. But once again, Robinson adapted. Rather than engaging in a brawl, he returned to disciplined boxing. He kept creating angles and forcing Gatti to work for every opportunity. By the championship rounds, both fighters were exhausted. The pace had been brutal. Every exchange was fought with maximum intensity. In round 9, Robinson landed a punch that visibly hurt Gatti. For a moment, it looked as if he might stop him. Gatti survived, but the round further strengthened Robinson's lead on the scorecards. Going into the 10th and final round, Gatti likely needed a knockout. He came forward desperately searching for one final miracle. At first, Robinson controlled the action. Then suddenly, Gatti landed a clean shot that rocked him. The crowd exploded. For a brief moment, it looked like Robinson might collapse. Gatti charged forward, throwing everything he had left. But there was one problem. He had almost nothing left in the tank. The energy required to finish the fight simply wasn't there. Robinson survived the attack and regained his composure. The final seconds ticked away. The bell rang. The war was over. After 10 grueling rounds, Ivan Robinson earned a hard-fought decision victory. It was one of the greatest wins of his career. Despite entering as the underdog, Robinson had outboxed, outworked, and outlasted one of boxing's biggest stars. After the fight, Both men showed mutual respect. Robinson joked about not wanting a rematch before quickly agreeing he would fight Gatti again. Gatti immediately welcomed the idea. He acknowledged Robinson's skill and made it clear that he wanted another chance. The rematch would come only a few months later. But on this night, the spotlight belonged to Ivan Robinson. A fighter many overlooked had shocked the boxing world and proven that determination, discipline, and heart can overcome even the biggest odds.